What's up, guys? Kavi here. I just want to do another mini review here for you. This is on my Spyderco Delica, one of my favorite knives. Definitely one of my favorite EDC knives. This is the all black version, so it has a great coating here on it. It's the older style blade. The new Delica 4s are full flat ground, right? And this one's partially serrated, and this is the only way that you can get this blacked out Delica currently. I mean, they may change that in the next little while here, which I hope they do, because I love it. It comes in a typical Spyderco box. It's a paramilitary 2 box, but it'll be the same. So check this out here. This black coating is designed to basically not reflect light. That's the whole purpose behind it. And as you can see, the scratches, they light up pretty good, but the coating itself has held up pretty well. I mean, there's a little bit of scratching. You can see where the coating's starting to wear a bit. A little bit on the tang from me opening it like an idiot sometimes. But really great EDC blade. The Delica has been known as a prime EDC knife for years, and it really is one of my favorite EDC knives, if not my absolute most favorite EDC knife. And the reason is so thin, fits in the pocket so nicely, super lightweight. Ergonomics on the Delica are better than any knife I think I've ever handled. And unless you've handled the Delica and felt that handle, it's a small handle, but look at it, just fits your hand perfectly. It is unbelievable ergonomically. Now, it's going to be different for everybody, but for myself, this knife just fits in my hand so well. It handles so perfectly. Just love it. VG10 steel, which I'm not a huge fan of. But I'm starting to like it a little bit more. I've had some fun with the Endura that I just picked up, and these are kind of like the, twins, where one's a lot bigger than the other here, but handles very similar, design very similar, just a much bigger blade here with the Endura. But again, VG10 steel. So check out this all black version. You got black hardware, black clip. What? Back spacer is black as well. Pivot, everything is blacked out except for the inside. And you can see, here's a great example of why this knife is so light. If you can see the milling that has happened in these nested liners. Might not be the easiest to see down in there because it is quite a thin blade. Really great. Out of box is one of the sharpest knives I've ever owned. Have not been able to get it back to the sharpness that it came in, which has been kind of depressing because I really love this knife. And I'll show you real quick here. Actually, I haven't touched this up in a while, but I have had some problems sharpening the Delica. It's not as nice a slicer as the new 4s, but like I say, as an EDC knife, it's been okay. Cuts pretty good. Love this knife though. I love the blacked out version. I love this knife also because this was a Christmas present for my wife that I knew was coming, but still, it was awesome for her to do that. The handle is an FRN handle. It's this sort of stepped, textured, volcano-ish grip. And all these little squares are angled towards the center of the knife. So this way, it's hard to press. There's resistance that way, but going up, not. And then the opposite here, it's hard to go towards the blade, but it's easy to go down. So when you've got it in your hand, it stops the potential of the blade moving one way or the other, right? Like, I don't know if you know what I mean. If you've handled one, you know. Great little thumb ramp here. Whoops. Little jimping on there. I found the jimping on the blacked out version to be not as good as just the plain. However, it's still very, very functional. I mean, you can see that it's just gripping. Take your skin right off. Spyderco Delica, not to be confused with the Bird Meadowlark. I know they come from the same company. This, I don't even recommend this knife. I thought it'd be awesome because it's just like a Delica size with a finger choil, a little bit less expensive steel, still lock back, has this same sort of textured handle. I will never buy this again, never. If you're gonna look for something here, go with the Delica. Spend the extra money, get the Delica. You'll be happy with it. I've had this knife for a couple years now at least, and still carry it. The pocket clip is starting to wear off a little bit, which is normal. Just where it kind of rubs up against. Great pocket clip, by the way. I love the Spyderco clips. You can see the hardware starting to rub off there, the coating. So, but all in all, really cool knife. Love it. I've carried it tons. Has not let me down. Super strong knife. Nothing really negative to say about it. Love it. Bird Meadowlark, nope. But the Delica, super great knife. Perfect EDC unit there. So, alright guys, that's it for me today. We'll catch you later.